Just logged onto the server, and it looks like Grim has left us a present. He's got us all of this magnetite, limonite, so that's lots more iron, some sheepskin, so we can make some wool. He's got his diggers backpacks here. I think these are his, but we've got these sheepskins, so I think we can actually get some more wool going. More limonite, some cryolite, that's redstone. We're going to need that for today's episode. Thank you, Grim. And I did take a quick sneaky peek inside these backpacks. We've got some tin here, too, so that's everything we need. It's getting dark, so I timed that perfectly, as usual. I'm going to start processing all this stuff, and I think I'm going to have to definitely move these chests, it looks like. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back, guys, to episode 13 of Beavelguy Plays TerraFirmaPunk. We are here on the TFPunk'd server. It's Grimcore's server. Just showed you at the beginning all the stuff he's did for us. That saved me a lot of work today. I needed to go and get some tin for today's episode. We're going to be getting into Cogs of the Machine quite heavily today. But the first thing I need to do is process all of this tin, and we didn't really talk about it, but I basically lost all of my vessels and barrels when we were making that giant farm. I don't know what happened. I think I broke it. It didn't pop into my inventory, so I've made a new barrel, but all my vessels are gone, and I want to make some just for smelting ores, because I do a lot of them just in vessels rather than trying to do them in the crucible. So this time I'm going to do it properly. I want some dyed vessels. Let's get you in there, using the small ores, just because they're not used for anything else, really. Well, I mean, obviously you can get metal out of them, but... Oops. Oh, I hate that when you misclick on the wrong stinking part of the thing there. Okay. I need to sleep so you guys can see. And there we go. Those roosters. Oh, so hungry. Okay, 1 second. Let's just get some food in me, and then we will continue. I promise. I've got this habit of spending the whole day getting ready to start recording, and then it's nighttime when I actually start recording. I need to stop doing that. Just need to grab some clay. I think I had some back at the blacksmith. Let's have a look. I don't know why I do this. It's probably not necessary. I just like having more color in things. So, in here maybe... Where are you? I've kind of added chests here. I'm thinking these might actually be a terrible idea, because if we're doing pit kilns in here, the fire's probably going to spread to them, and I'm going to find that out very soon. Let's see, you... Let's do a set of 4, just because. And that one... Yep, make our orange dye. I like orange for when we are making things with fire. And I'm also curious as... Oh, that didn't work at all. I only made 2 dye. 1 second. Okay, moment of truth. I wanted to see whether you could do these in the furnace as well and whether it works properly. So let's have a look. I want to see if it keeps its like orange color. Come on. Yeah. No, it wipes it. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Well, I guess you can't use it for everything. That's fine. I'm going to put some tin into here. Let's do it on this side. Do we have anything in this chest? Nope, just making sure before disaster strikes. We'll just do a little bit of tin to begin with. I don't think we need tons and tons. And I'll set this up the old-fashioned way. I also want to see how much wool we can get off these sheepskins. So we've got 2 there. Another 9 there. And what we need to... Oh, we can make paintbrushes and stuff. That's cool. I didn't know that. We need a spindle. Turn it into wool yarn. And then we can turn that into wool. And then the, like, miner backpack, for example. Only takes 2 wool cloth. I think we can make this. So I'm going to process this on the loom while I light this and wait for it to go. And we're going to make a couple of our own miner's backpacks. And then we're going to get into Cogs of the Machine. Yeah, it turns out this was a terrible idea. The fire at least goes onto that one, so I've replaced that with a furnace. We're going to keep testing it, see what happens. But I've got all this stuff on me to get started for today, so I've made up all the string, not the string, the wool yarn rather, and all the materials are here for the miner's backpacks. So we'll get a couple of those. And then this is the stuff. Oh, forget it, just gonna do it this way. I'm really bad at remembering recipes. Okay, like so. That's our digger's backpack. And then this is, well, this is going to be useful for today when we're crafting all of our components. Cogs has a ton of really complicated things, as you'll see, and this work table is going to make our life much easier. Now, there is another really cool bibliocraft workbench you can use, and I actually prefer the mechanics on that. It kind of works by you put books into it, and they store the recipes, then you have a reason to have all your books stored in all your bookshelves everywhere. Put that there for now, and you can live over there for now. But it doesn't have internal storage, and this one actually stores 9 recipes anyway, so we're going to use this one, I think, for now, and then maybe we'll move on to using the bibliocraft ones, which look cooler once we've got like a ton of paper and leather and everything. Oh, and this is done as well, so it's perfect. Got our molds, yeah. The reason I'm doing this is just to make some basic bronze, so that's what I'm going to do between clips. I'm going to make up a nice batch of bronze ingots, and then we can finally get started with cogs, and I'll talk through the different stuff we need to make and the things we need to make in what order and all that kind of stuff. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, I think we are finally ready. I've been itching to try out this mod for a long time. I should probably actually mention as well, I don't know if I said this, we went and grabbed a bunch of cows and sheep off camera after the last episode. We brought them back. They're all familiarized now, so we can get more wool, we can start getting milk, maybe grab a few more cows or something. But yeah, I've also been trying to process all that iron that Grim got for us, because what I would like to do, maybe this episode if we have time, if not, either between episodes or the beginning of the next one, I want to finish off this blast furnace. I like getting it out of the way so that I know whatever iron we have is, you know, we can use. We don't have to feel guilty about using it. So I'm basically doing 20 rich, and for normal iron, you can mix and match like that. It doesn't actually matter. Grab some of our silly amounts of charcoal here. I made those bronze sheets ahead of time. I've tried to do most of the crafting ahead of time in this, but it's going to be inevitable that I've forgotten a few things. You guys will see in a minute. In fact, I can think of one thing I've forgotten already, which is the crank we need, but I can grab some sticks. That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's go up here. Just been doing this over and over and over and over again. I'll show you the blooms that we've got ready as well. Yeah, in you go. So that should be loaded up. Jump down. I made this flint and steel as well. It's such a simple thing, but it makes life so much easier. You're not always worrying about those stinking fire starters. But we've got quite a lot of these large iron blooms now. Oh, I'm running out of space. Great. Well, I'll take the redstone because I might actually need it. Yeah, a bunch of these iron blooms. We've got more to process, so we should get most of the way. I haven't actually counted. And I gotta say as well, that mob farm we have over there, that XP farm, is so useful for cogs. I was like, oh, I need to get a ton of brass. Yep, no problem. You just get it by smelting down the pistons or whatever they are you get from the pigmen. And I was like, well, I need to make a bunch of cogs as well for this thing. And you can make that out of gold. And you can use the vanilla gold that those zombie pigmen drop as well. So pretty much everything you need, bar the iron, you can get from that farm, like in unlimited quantities. The rest of it I've just been dipping into our iron supply here. Oh, but let's get started. I've been looking forward to this. So cogs of the machine. Let's have a look. Cogs of the machine. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. I mean, it's not a huge mob, but there's a bunch of stuff in it. And it's basically revolves around like clockwork power. So there's a few things we're going to need to make. One of them is this pendulum. Need planks and bricks. We've definitely got those downstairs. Need to get those. Actually, wooden cog wheels. I need some lumber and some sticks. Okay, we can grab those. We've got our saw somewhere. And you use this to power your kind of basic machines, and if you do it right and you don't overload the system, it's basically unlimited power. It does have steam power as well, like this steam generator, but honestly I think we're going to be skipping over this just because you know, there are better options. We can make these fans which push mobs and entities around. And these are actually what I wanted to get into the mod for. I've talked about this passive mob farm, which may or may not work, but I want to try it out. And it requires a bunch of these fans to push mobs around. Propellers, brass sheets, all this kind of good stuff. What else did we want? Yeah, there's the golden cog wheels. So this is TFC iron gold, but you can use these gold plates, which you can make using Minecraft gold ingots, so that's cool. Oh yeah, and most importantly, this liquid drainer. This I need. I need this in my life. So we're going to need like brass ingots, mechanical boards, glass bottles, cylinders. I am actually going to have to make a couple of cuts, I just realized, because like I haven't got the stuff to make the pistons or the glass panes. But I think we can just about get started here. The thing you'll notice though, this liquid drainer, most of this other stuff you can just craft. This liquid drainer, you have to make it in a servo table, and the servo table is pretty pricey. Brass rivets aren't too bad. Servo arms, yeah. But all these different components, this is why I've got these work tables here. Oh, there we go. This is the one I wanted. I've got some stuff in this one already. Just because I'm never going to remember all of those recipes. If this remembers it for me, I'm going to call that a win. One item in particular, you can see in the servo table, or where was it? The mechanical board. This has a bunch of different recipes. You can make it with a wooden crank. It's probably the most expensive. Or you can make it with a spanner, Steamcraft 2 spanner. Or you can make it with this Clockwork cane. But to make the Clockwork cane, you need a mechanical board. To make the spanner, you need a mechanical board. So I kind of feel like the first mechanical board we make, which we can make with this wooden crank, I'm going to grab the materials for that now. What was it? Yeah, one wooden crank. We probably have one from a mob drop somewhere, but oh well. The first mechanical board we make, we're going to use to make that mechanical cane. So let's have a look at this again. Clockwork cane, rather. So mechanical board, we need 2 metal chains. Yeah, 2 metal chains. We need 2 brass cog wheels and some brass plates. Now, I believe, did I bring any brass up here? Yes, I did. I got some brass ingots in there. Oh, this is like testing time, because you can make... there we go. Put that in there. You can make the brass plates like this with a hammer, and I don't know if it's going to use up the hammer. So let's just double check how many of these we needed. We need 2 plates for just the plates. We need cog wheels. 2 of them, which is going to be another 2 brass plates. So if I just grab 4 then, cross your fingers. 1, oh, it doesn't use it up, that's good. 3, and we're out of durability on that thing already. Tell you what, I'm just going to go grab the brass one, because that should last a little bit longer. And we are going to need it for other things. Now I know it's not going to use it up. I don't mind using our metal tools. 2, 3, 4. And see, it stores the recipe. That's the cool part. And I've forgotten this already. Clockwork cane, mechanical board. The cogwheels are made with 2 brass plates and flux. So let's, does this clear the whole thing? No, it doesn't, okay. 2 brass plates, flux, and our saw gets us some brass cogwheels, great. And that with redstone, in fact I'm going to do this one by hand. Just because there's no need to save it. It's not the recipe we're going to be using. So 2 cogwheels, 2 plates, 2 cogwheels, 2 plates, a redstone crank, and that. So it goes you in the bottom. Oh, I've forgotten already. Yeah, totally messed it up. Plates on top, gears underneath. Okay. Oh, it was close. It wasn't too bad. 1 mechanical board. We've got it. Excellent. So then Clockwork Cane is just that with 2 brass ingots. And again, I'm not going to bother saving this one, because we're only going to make this once. 2 brass. Ooh, what have I done wrong here? Oh, that's in the servo table too. Okay, facepalm. Well, we need to get that servo table pretty quickly then, don't we? Okay. You can go back in here. Well, we're going to need the spanner anyway. And the spanner is made, I believe... Yeah, just with the plates around it, because we're going to need this for the servo tables. So 1, 2, 3, and you. We've got our spanner at least now, and at least we can use that recipe instead of the cane one. Let's see, what else do we need? We need a way of powering these machines. So this is that pendulum. So wooden rods, just a couple of sticks. Let's grab that. And I need some logs and planks. And of course it's getting dark just as we need to leave the building. I'm just going to grab a bunch of logs and that should, oop, I hate it when it does that jumpy thing. That should do us, hopefully. If we can get back inside. Grab our sticks from in here. Yep. Okay, so what did we need? We want this, so we need the wooden rod. In fact, I am going to save these recipes. That makes that wooden rod. Because I'm going to need to make a whole bunch of these pendulums. And then lumber sticks with the saw in the middle. So if I take... Oh, where's my saw here? Let's do like half of these as lumber. You can go back in here, lumber, and it was, losing track already, guys. Pendulums we want wooden cogwheels, so lumber all around, and then sticks, with what in the middle? The saw in the middle, cool, okay. So that's wooden cogwheels. What are we missing? Sticks. Cool, and it'll save that. With 1 wooden rod, some wood planks. Stick those in there as well. Yeah, and some glass and some kind of brick, so let's grab those too. Okay, I just made it day. Yeah, let's see, we've got our bricks, we've got our glass. Gonna need these in here, aren't we, to remember this recipe? So, glass, wood all around, 2 cogwheels, and a wooden rod. What have I done wrong here? Oh, it's a brick in the middle. Cool, I can do that. Gets us our pendulum. Now this thing is cool. You basically put that down. Where am I going to do it? Let's have a think. There's not really much space in here because of all this lumber. Well, I can just go down here for now. And then if we take our... where is our stick thingy? Has that been used up? I think it has been used up. Huh. Well, it doesn't matter. Make another one. If I take this... right click on this, yeah, you can see there's like this thing spinning around. This is where the powered gear goes. And if I go back into this machine, now we can put our gold plates in for the gold gears, because these are the best ones. If you look at the stats on these, you got wooden cogwheels. It tells you how quickly they spin and how much energy they lose. So iron's better than wood. Brass is spins faster but loses more speed. And golden ones don't spin as quickly, but they have 0 speed loss, which is pretty awesome. And I happen to know we're going to need a couple of gold ingots for that. We're going to need our hammer. We're going to need flux, and that's going to get us gold plates. So, what are we missing now? Out of flux, we got the hammer. Yes, what's the problem? Oh, is it looking for that specific one? Oh, I think it might be. We found a problem here. Well, it doesn't matter. I can do these ones by hand. But then 2 gold plates, flux, and that. Means golden cogwheels, so we can make these now as well. You basically stick them on like that. Let's see what we need to make the servo table. Brass rivets and stuff. Tell you what, I'm going to craft all this stuff for this, and I'll be right back, because we're running out of time here. Okay, guys, several in-game days later. There's a lot of stuff in this, a lot of like components in this mod. I think we've just about got what we need, though, for the servo table. So let's see, we got these, we want some leather. What was the next thing? Rivet, yep. Those rivets you have to make on the anvil, I discovered, even though it looks like there's a crafting recipe for them. Servo table, yay! Now where can I put you is the question. Okay, so that's like that. We've got these golden cogwheels. Is that all it takes to power it? We've got our crank here. We can right click on this. Are you powered? Oops, that's not what I wanted. I don't know if you're powered. Well, we'll find out, because the recipe for the cane is this. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, it was too many, apparently. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. So maybe we just have to keep cranking it. Keep cranking it. Oh, it's going so slowly. I did not factor in for how much power this table requires. Oh. Here's Grimcore. Yeah, okay, so this is, I guess, is going to have to go over more than one episode. It is working very, very, very slowly, but I don't think this is the way this is supposed to be working. See, the progress bar is slowly going up. We'll get our cane eventually. Maybe I will actually look into this steam power, because all we need is iron and steel. We're basically at steel already. Yeah, make a brick oven, that's not too bad. Steam motor, I presume, is how you power the cogs. Because it'd be nice to have a permanent setup where we can use this servo table as well. So that's what we're going to do between episodes. I'm going to keep processing iron. We're going to get our blast furnace up and running. And then next episode, we're going to start by setting up a proper steam power version of Cogs. And then hopefully we can move into setting up the mob farm as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.